What's up guys, Daniel Ndukwu here, and in this video I want to share some affiliate marketing and blogging niches that you should avoid as a newbie. Now on the surface they look really great. They have a lot of traffic, they have a lot of competition, which means that there's interest, there's a lot of money to be made, etc, etc. But when you dig a bit deeper, you'll see that it's very, very difficult for a newbie affiliate marketer or a newbie blogger to make waves in these niches. And that's because of many different factors. And when I talk of each of the niches, I'm going to also talk about the factors that make that niche really bad for a newbie to tackle. So if you're interested in affiliate marketing, blogging, make money online, make a few dollars on the side, consider subscribing to the channel. I've got tons of videos that cover those topics and really go in depth and show you step by step how to do some very important thing. And I also show you my own case studies, my own affiliate marketing case studies, my own behind the scenes of my business, etc, etc. If you're interested, subscribe to the channel, like this video, let's dive in. Now the first niche and one of the most lucrative niches online is, well, how to blog, how to make money online, how to do affiliate marketing, etc, etc. Now these niches are obviously lucrative because there's an old adage that says you got to spend money to make money. And so people who create content in these niches are generally promoting products and services that help newbies, or rather that prey on newbies and promise that it'll make them a lot of money. And there are a few honest programs that really deliver the goods, like Honest Marketer. But the majority of these websites, they're kind of like the blind leading the blind. They have no track record. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to build links. They don't know how to get traffic apart from like posting on Pinterest or something, etc. And apart from that, going into a niche that you basically have no experience in and you're trying to teach other people, which is just bad business, very dishonest. But another reason is that the competition there is fierce. A lot of companies, reputable companies online, actually sell to that beginner niche, that business niche, people who may or may not be experienced with online business and need a lot of advice and help. And because of that, I'm talking about huge brands here, are creating content around those topics. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not impossible to make it in this niche, but as a beginner, you're fighting a really uphill battle because these are people with years, sometimes even decades of experience with online marketing that you're competing against. So not only do you have to catch up to them based on experience and skill set, you got to catch up on them based on the authority in the industry, the authority of their website, the SEO that they put in place, and all of that good stuff. So generally speaking, it's a bad niche to be in if you're a newbie or you don't already have a following. Now, the next one that is pretty bad niche to be in is software recommendations. And it's actually one of the niches that I'm in. So I can tell you from firsthand experience that it is tough. There's cutthroat competition there. If you drop the ball for even like a week, people will snatch your search rankings right out from under you. Like, you always have to be on it, on the ball, on the go. Now you have huge websites like G2 Crowd, Capterra, Software Advice that do nothing but recommend software, write reviews on software, kind of crowdsource information about popular software solutions. Now, these websites have massive amounts of authority, hundreds of thousands, and in some cases, millions of visitors a month. And it is their business. They have entire teams optimizing content, search rankings, social media presence, etc., etc. So as a one-man show or one-woman show, it'll be incredibly difficult to make waves in this particular niche. Of course, it's not impossible, and we're actually seeing a lot of progress in that niche, but you have to be good at things like keyword research and understanding competition in the niche before you can actually make any progress there. Now, the next niche you want to kind of steer clear of is personal finance. Now, personal finance may be the single most lucrative niche online. I mean, you have credit cards, you have loans, you have insurance, you have general advice and like wealth creation or wealth management products that you can pitch. And because the lifetime value of those customers is so high to the company, they're willing to pay top dollar. I know that credit card companies can pay upwards of $700 per new customer that you send their way, because over the course of the lifetime of that customer, they're going to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars with the credit card company, or earn the credit card company thousands upon thousands of dollars. And if it's like a higher net worth individual, we can be talking about tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of dollars. Because of this, because so much is on the line, it has almost developed its own kind of search engine optimization. It's called Your Money, Your Life, YMYL. You might, if you just Google it, you'll see it around, you'll see an explanation. So basically, these are the things that there's a lot of skin in the game. If you make the wrong choice about the kind of credit card, or you're a victim of like predatory practices, it can really mess up your financial future, your credit score, and you'll be suffering from it for years to come. So Google does not rank sites easily in the Your Money or Your Life niche. It takes a lot of time, energy, link building, a huge budget, and then there's another thing called EAT. I know Google loves its acronyms. Now, E is expertise, authority, trustworthiness. Are you an expert? Are you an authority? Are you trustworthy? So if you're not that in the personal finance niche, or can't prove that you're that in the finance niche, then you're going to have a really hard time ranking content, getting views, and growing your blog or your affiliate marketing website. Even established brands have been hit time and time again in the finance industry. And you're going up against places like NerdWallet, Simple Dollar, Bankrate, etc. So it's not a pretty niche to be in if you're not already well established in the financial sector. Now, another niche that is really hard to break into, and for good reason, is the health niche. Not only are people really skeptical about things they read online when it comes to their health, there are a lot of like pseudo medicinal practices. They're not what I would call bad, like nootropics. Now, nootropics aren't what I would call bad. I've used nootropics in the past, and I did see some benefits to it, but that's kind of like a gray area of medicine, because it's not something that needs to go through FDA approval. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry with a little bit of money can start their own nootropics company. And it's just a lot of gray areas there. And there are so many other like alternative medicine and things like that. So Google has taken like a hardline stance against these kind of companies. It basically makes it almost impossible for you as a new brand to rank for relevant key terms in the space, which really I don't think it's fair, but it's the reality of the market in which we are, right? So since you're relying on SEO traffic or social media traffic, you got to play by their rules. And their rules say that it's really, really difficult to rank anything in the health space. Now, health and fitness tend to go together, but for this particular niche is just health. Like talking about diabetes or addiction counseling or like alternative medicine, those kind of things are off limits. But like fitness, like how to work out at home, etc., those things are perfectly okay. You can actually carve out a niche for yourself relatively quickly and easily when compared to the core health topics. Now, the last niche I want to touch on that is basically off limits is the insurance niche. Now, this again falls under the Your Money or Your Life category, wherein Google looks at it like if someone makes a mistake on insurance, it can plague them for years to come. And they've defaulted to only giving old sites, authoritative sites, reputable sites, the ability to quickly rank in the search engines. Is it fair? No. But you got to look at it like this. Insurance is a really gray area. Even regulation is kind of like a gray area. They don't even do their books and balance sheets the same way. It's a mess. If some guy that is really good at SEO were to just start ranking articles and pushing shady insurance products, it could really, really hurt his or her audience. So Google defaults to only showing people who have a track record, who have been writing for years, have tons of backlinks, are a verified expert in the industry as relates to their link profile, where they've been featured, their citations, and all of that good stuff. So it's a really bad niche for a beginner. If you have a track record in the niche, you've been writing there for a while, and you want to branch out on your own, this could be a wonderful opportunity because you have that authority, you have that E, that's expertise, authority, and trustworthiness as seen by Google. So those are my 5 niches that a beginner should absolutely avoid. either because of competition, because of the way Google and social media platforms treat it. They kind of call it taboo and have developed their own kind of algorithm specifically for that kind of content, or basically because you really need a lot of authority in order to establish yourself as a reputable player in the space. Now, there are dozens, hundreds, even thousands of niches where you can make thousands upon thousands of dollars a month. And I highly recommend you check out my affiliate marketing for beginners video. It'll show you how to find a niche and how to establish yourself in that niche. So that's it for this video. If you've liked it, make sure you leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.